Here's a simple one that people probably overlook way too much, and that's cleaning the dryer vent from the exterior of your house to your dryer. You know, your dryer sits on the exterior wall.
Yeah.
No big deal. That's pretty simple to clean out. My dryer sits about 24 feet from where it comes out of the wall and then hits the exterior wall. So I have to get in there occasionally with a super long cleaning rod that you screw together. You got to put those all together with a little, brush on one end and run that all the way into the dryer. Because when that lint gets stuck in there, it's makes the dryer super inefficient for one, but it also creates a fire hazard because lint is extremely flammable.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing with the washer and dryer: replace your hoses. They actually recommend you replace the water hoses on your washing machine every year.
So today, we're doing some maintenance in the laundry room.
Okay, so Corey, what is it exactly that we hope to get accomplished today in this laundry room?
Well, since this dryer isn't working really well, I have a couple concerns. The lint screen that goes inside the front of the dryer captures a majority of the lint, but the stuff that gets past it will get lodged down inside of the dryer itself, and then sometimes it'll get lodged in the pipe that goes from the back out to the exterior of the house. So I picked up a couple tools that'll help us along the way. This thing fits right down inside and is able to get out some of that lint that's stuck in the front. And then outside of the house, we're gonna pull the dryer vent cover off, and we're gonna run this thing in there. And this has attachments on it, so no matter how far that pipe is away from the dryer,
you just keep going in further and further and further.
And these are flexible, so
yeah,
you get right in there, you hook it to a drill and spin it around and clean all that lint out of there. So that should make this dryer run super efficient again.
Yeah, and I feel that's pretty soft, so I don't think it's gonna try to poke holes in anything.
No, it shouldn't. So we're gonna do that. And the last thing we're gonna do is, since these washer and dryer haven't had anything done to them since they were installed 5 years ago, we're gonna go ahead and replace the hoses. It's recommended that you replace even stainless steel braided hoses every 5 years. If you have those old rubber hoses that come with your washer and dryer, they recommend replacing those every 2 years. So if you've ever had a water hose burst on you,
I haven't, and I don't want to.
You never want that to happen.
Absolutely not.
Replacing the hoses is something super simple. It only costs about 20 bucks, so we're gonna do that.
And it seems like it goes right along with what's going on in this room anyways. So let's get after it.
Yeah, let's do it. The first thing we're gonna do is clean the lint out of the front. So let's get in here and remove the screen. You see, that's pretty clean.
Yeah, he's doing something right.
So we're gonna take this tool, and this cleans this thing out.
Ooh, gross, it is dirty.
All right, that looks like it's broken up pretty well. So now I'm gonna vacuum this out.
All right, now we need to clean out the pipe that's attached to the back of the dryer.
Yeah. All right, Tony, so now that we're back here, I need to remove this flex hose from the back of the dryer. I'm gonna clean that out. So I'm using a common slot screwdriver to undo this clamp. Pull it off, and you can
Ooh.
see there's quite a bit of lint
Yep, that's
in
yuckers.
there. So we're gonna clean that out. Now I'm just going to reattach the hose to the back of the dryer. You want to make sure that's nice and secure because you don't want lint getting out of here and blowing around the laundry room.
Good job on the dryer, Corey. That's everything we can do from inside. Let's go ahead and swap out the water supply hoses on the washing machine before we go outside.
Just need to pull out the washer.
We've got a sock. I have a sock sighting. Okay, Corey, we're gonna need a few things before we tackle this job. There's water in these hoses that we're about to disconnect, and we've got a finished floor, so we wanna be careful. First thing we need, bucket, which we have. The end of the hoses are going in the bucket as soon as we disconnect it. We're also gonna need some towels. That's perfect. And I think a pair of pliers, and we've got everything we need. Let's get this job done. Can you hold this towel for me?
Yes, sir.
Right here? If those hoses were on, we'd be wearing it right now, so I think we're good. One hose in the bucket. All right, 2 hoses in the bucket. That's not too bad. You hardly spilled any water at all. All right, Corey, the hoses that we took off, one was for cold, one was for hot, one was blue, one was red. These, there's no distinguishing marks. So we're just gonna make sure that we get the hot to the hot and the cold to the cold. Also, before I make the attachment, I'm gonna make sure the rubber washer is in there because that's gonna make sure I've got a good seal. All right, now we just got to turn them on and make sure they don't leak.
So we're on the outside of the house, and this is the dryer vent where it comes out from the interior of the house. So what we're gonna do is open this up, and we're gonna peel all of that lint out from the pipe. Then we're just gonna shop back that out. Let's put this back together here.
Well, Corey, it wasn't a particularly difficult task, but it is important to get these things done. Regular maintenance on your washer and dryer is important. Every 2 to 5 years on your hoses, whether they're rubber or stainless steel, and make sure you keep that lint trap and the vent pipe clean.
Yeah, there's one thing to keep in mind. You can buy these kits with extensions. So this one, we only needed 1 or 2 of these, but you can extend them out for 15, 20, 25 feet. And you can pick those kits up for pretty cheap, 25, 30 bucks, and it's a good investment. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those down below. Hit the like button, and even hit subscribe if you want to watch all of our videos. We'd love to see that. This has been another episode of Your Weekend Warriors Home Improvement Show.
We'll see you next time.